The rain pounded Seoul streets, a relentless curtain of water blurring the neon lights. Jungkook's sneakers splashed through puddles as he hurried home from his late-night shift at the cafe. At 22, he was just another face in the city, scraping by, his dreams of becoming a photographer buried under bills and exhaustion. He didn't notice the black SUV idling in the alley until it was too late. A gloved hand clamped over his mouth, yanking him backward. Jungkook thrashed, his muffled screams drowned by the storm. The last thing he saw was a pair of cold, piercing eyes before darkness swallowed him. When he woke, his wrists burned, bound by rope. The room was dim, all concrete and shadows, the air thick with the scent of smoke. Jungkook's heart raced as he tugged at the restraints, his doe-like eyes darting for an escape. That's when he stepped into the light. Kim Taehyung. The name alone sent shivers through Seoul's underworld. A mafia kingpin, ruthless and untouchable, his handsomeness was as dangerous as his reputation. His tailored expensive black suit hugged his lean frame, and his dark hair fell carelessly over eyes that burned with intensity. He crouched before Jungkook, tilting his head like a predator studying prey. "You're not the one I wanted," Tae murmured, his voice low and velvet smooth, laced with irritation. His fingers grazed Jungkook's jaw, forcing their eyes to meet. "But you'll do." Jungkook's breath hitched, fear and defiance warring in his chest. "Let me go. I'm nobody," Jungkook said, voice trembling but clear. Tae's lips curved into a smirk, dark and dangerous. "Nobody doesn't have eyes like yours." Tae stood, his gaze lingering, before turning to his men. "Keep him here. No one touches him." Days into nights in a hidden compound. Jungkook was a prisoner, but Tae's men treated him like fragile glass, their fear of their boss palpable. Tae visited often, always watching, always too close. He'd bring food, steaming bowls of ramen or sweet tteokbokki, sitting across from Jungkook, his presence suffocating yet magnetic. "Why me?" Jungkook finally asked one night, his voice softer now, worn down by isolation. Tae's mistake had been clear. Jungkook wasn't the rival gang member they'd meant to snatch. He was just a barista in the wrong place. Tae leaned forward, elbows on his knees, his gaze stripping Jungkook bare. "Because you're a spark in my dark, bunny. And I'm a man who burns." Jungkook's cheeks flushed, his heart betraying him with a stutter. He hated Tae, hated his control, his world and power. But those words, that voice, so they were intoxicating, and Jungkook couldn't shake the way Tae looked at him, like he was the only thing that mattered. One night, Tae unbound Jungkook's wrists, his fingers lingering on the red marks. "Run if you want. But you won't get far," Tae said, eyes glinting with challenge. Jungkook didn't run. Not because he couldn't, but because something in Tae's gaze tethered him, a hunger, a need that mirrored the ache Jungkook refused to name. Their first kiss was a collision. Tae cornered Jungkook in the dimly lit training room, where Jungkook had been punching a bag to vent his frustration. Sweat glistened on Jungkook's skin, his tank top clinging to his toned frame. Tae grabbed his wrist, pulling him close, their breaths mingling. "Stop fighting me," Tae growled, his voice with something desperate. Jungkook shoved him, eyes blazing. You don't get to own me. Tae's hand cupped Jungkook's neck, his thumb brushing his pulse. I don't want to own you. I want to feel you. The air crackled. Jungkook surged forward, crushing his lips against Tae's. It was fire. Hands clawing at fabric, bodies pressed against the cold wall. Tae's kisses were possessive, devouring, like he'd been starving for this. Jungkook, fingers tangling in Tae's hair, lost in the heat of it. They stumbled to Tae's private quarters, a lavish room of silken shadows. Clothes fell away, and Tae's hands mapped Jungkook's skin, reverent yet ravenous. You're mine. Tae whispered against Jungkook's throat, his voice breaking with obsession. Jungkook didn't argue, not when Tae's touch made him feel alive, wanted, seen. Their love was a battlefield. Tae's world was chaos, rival gangs, betrayals. Jungkook hated it, hated how it stained Tae's hands, but he couldn't leave. Not when Tae looked at him like he was salvation. Not when their nights were spent tangled in sheets, Jungkook's gasps filling the silence, Tae's whispers of devotion searing his soul. One night, our rival gang attacked the compound. Fire erupted, and Tae shoved Jungkook into a safe room, his eyes wild. Stay here. Don't come out. I can't lose you, Tae ordered, pressing a desperate kiss to Jungkook's lips. Jungkook didn't listen. He grabbed her from a fallen guard, his hands shaking but steady. When he found Tae, cornered and Jungkook, dropping the attacker. Tae's eyes widened, a mix of pride and fury. Why did you come out? You could have died. Tae roared later, pinning Jungkook against the wall, their foreheads touching. So could you. I love you, you idiot Mafia. Jungkook shot back, voice cracking. Tae froze, then kissed him, slow and deep, like he was memorizing every second. I don't want your life to be in danger all the time. But I'm never letting you go. Because I love you too, you stupid bunny. And I'm gonna protect you no matter what it cost. Tae murmured. They fled Seoul, Tae dismantling his empire for a chance at peace. A small house by the sea became their haven, where Jungkook's laughter filled the air and Tae's smile softened. But the Mafia's shadow lingered. Tae's enemies would never forget, and Jungkook knew it. One evening, as the sun bit into the horizon, Jungkook straddled Tae on their porch, their kisses lazy and warm. We're not safe, Jungkook whispered, his fingers tracing Tae's scar-laced chest. Tae pulled him closer, his grip fierce. I'd burn the world for you, baby. Let them come. Jungkook smiled, heart full, and kissed him under the dying light, their love a flame that refused to fade. The end.